M0FXB, welcome to my channel. So I just wanted a bit more power for my Yaesu 817. Now I don't want loads of power, and this BJ300 that they sell on ALIEXPRESS is capable of like 300 watts on SSB, and I'd never even dream of doing that. I want about 30, but it was only about £80 delivered. It had the specifications that I like. 3 to 5 watt input power, up to 100 watts AM, FM and sideband. It covers the bands that I intend to use, 3 to 30 megahertz. Some people get these for CBs. It has got an internal fuse, it does do FM, and it's not a bad size. And I have added a fused cable. So let's just show you how I wired it up. So you've got obviously the Yaesu. I'll show you the switches first. The first one turns it on and off. The next one along selects SSB AM FM, okay. And the last one is the high-low power switch. So it's a bit confusing because they should have put the SSB and AM here in the middle. I'll probably put a sticker there to remind myself. But remember, the middle one is AM and SSB. And I would say that SSB is when all the three top ones are pushed in, that's when you're going to get the full power, as long as you've got the high, a decent, the correct input for it. And remember, it's saying 3 to 5 watts. If you go higher, you could cause damage below the fuse. So the good thing about the 817, it only does 5 watts. So if we look here, then remembering that the middle one is SSB or FM, so with the 0 pressed, that's FM AM, SSB, and then low, high, and then on, off. So let's look at it from behind. So from the back of the radio, the 817, that patch lead there is going straight to the RTX on the power amplifier, RF amplifier. So patch lead to there. Then we're running from the antenna, because we want the SWR meter in line. We'd normally put the antenna here, but just to make sure I could check the antenna, SWR, and what power is coming out, we've got a cable from antenna to on the back of this SWR meter, which is the AV201, and we've set it to 200 watts there. So it goes from antenna on the amplifier to TX. See there it says TX there on the back of the SWR meter, and then the antenna then goes to, the antenna connection on the SWR meter. So the meter, and I think even if you had a tuner, and I will try it, an antenna tuner will basically be the last thing in line. So back to the front, let's turn it up. We were testing it in FM. Let's flick all the switches to the top, but we'll go to put the power low, and we'll just have a little, put it back to SSB. And turn it up. Now the power on the actual radio, you press F, and then the different power levels, see the lines here on the screen. Well, when they're off, because we've got the DC cable connected here, so when they're off, that's the full 5 watts. So I'm trying it with pushing that now to get power on there. Remember, you go F, turn this until it says power here. So I'm not doing the full power of 5 watts. We're going down one. It's probably about 2.5 watts. And to tune it, we're moving away from any activity. It's quite busy today. Going to FM. Flicking the middle switch down to FM AM. Then we'll keep putting the meter to calibrate. And then pushing the PTT. And then we're calibrating with this thing here. There's someone there now, look. Let's go back a bit. There you are. And then flick it back to power. Well, actually, you can do SWR, which is not great. I need to connect my inline meter, and then quick one on the power. Very quick. Use the 200 watt gauge, and it's given a good 25 watts. Don't forget, it's a 5-watt radio. Anyway, so let's keep it on SSB. I'm going to see if I can now just switch over to my tuner. Okay, and then we just a very quick test on this, and we're in FM. I've got it high. The power on the 817 is. Let's have a look. Let's go to about 3 watts FM. M0FXB, and look, there's like 90 watts coming out of the radio. So if we go lower, M0FXB, and there's less. So that's it really. I just thought I'd show you, and then that's how we've done it. Bye for now. 7-3, all the best.